This whole process gets started by the marketing of your property on our website. Once this is done, it immediately goes out to about 38 different satellite websites, one being Hotpads, Apartment.com, Zillow, Rent MLS, and then the Apartment Guide. We then get, our office then gets messages via texting from the website relative to interest in your property, and this is how showings are implemented. There's corresponding texting that goes back and forth, and then the actual appointment is set, agreed on and set, and there are confirmations that are emailed back and forth as far as so that everybody gets there at the right time and the right place. If the prospect likes the property, then they're referred to the website again to fill out the application. And the application, once it's filled out, comes back to us, and we implement the background check, which has already been paid for by the prospect. It's part of the filling out of the application. So we do the background check as far as job verification and income and previous rental history. So we've got a pretty good idea of the eligibility, if this individual is going to be a good candidate or not, a good fit for the particular property. The contract is then drawn up and sent back to the prospect, and they actually sign it online and return it back to us. Once the lease comes back to us, then the prospect becomes a tenant, and the tenant's portal is set up on the website, and this gives the tenant the availability, in fact it's mandatory, that they pay the rent online. The point to be made with this is that the funds go immediately into the owner's account. A real convenience as opposed to the traditional way of it going into a trust account through the brokerage firm, being us, and then transferred into a different account specified. Now, from the tenant, when they make the deposit, arch payment, essentially, it goes directly into the owner's account. Again, another point that needs to be made is that even though it's going into the owner's account, and obviously we have no access to their bank accounts, but we are, being the third party involved, we are able to manage it. So in other words, if they're late within the 5-day grace period, we know that. You're not calling us and telling us that they're late. We already know it. In addition to this, on this tenant's portal, the tenant has the opportunities available for them to submit a maintenance request as far as maintenance or repair issues. Lastly, the owner actually does have a portal of their own as well, which they have access to through the website, and such things as leases for their properties, the applications, and any number of spreadsheets can be available to them. So just another good opportunity relative to justifying the costs of having us manage or and/or lease your property.